This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hello, I'm Faye Fredericks with your top stories from ABC 15 Arizona. Only on ABC 15, a 16-year-old girl recovering in the hospital after a utility task vehicle accident up in the high country. This happened Sunday outside Poquito Valley, which is north of Prescott Valley. Two teens rolling their Razor vehicle multiple times in a remote area. Girl's family calls it a horrible accident. The girls were pinned and had to be flown to Phoenix Children's Hospital for their injuries. Now we're hearing from one of the girls' sisters.
I tried calling my mom. Nobody answered, so I wasn't aware of how bad it was. We just knew that she was pinned underneath the Razor.
Wednesday marks 8 months since Daniel Robinson disappeared in Buckeye. The geologist vanished from a remote work site in June. His car found crashed in the desert nearly a month later. Crash data from Robinson's Jeep reveals someone tried to start the Jeep more than 40 times after a rollover crash. It's not clear, though, if that person was Robinson. His family does have weekly search teams looking for him. To learn more, go to pleasehelpfinddaniel.com. Arizona's LGBTQ plus community often finds itself fighting bills in the legislature, but this year they're fighting for a bill. The LGBTQ plus community calls the Equality and Fairness for All Arizonans Act historic. Bill is sponsored by Republican Speaker of the House Rusty Bowers and Democratic State Representative Amish Shah of Phoenix. It extends Arizona's current non-discrimination law for employment, housing, and public accommodation to include members of the LGBTQ plus community. The bill also puts limits on who can practice conversion therapy on children.
While it's clear that Arizonans and Americans overwhelmingly favor laws that protect the LGBTQ community from discrimination, we still see the impact of hyperpartisanship and the rhetoric of division today in the Arizona legislature.
The Center for Arizona Policy opposes the bill, saying it violates religious rights and free speech. The speaker promised a hearing on the bill. So far, nothing has been scheduled. Give you some perspective on this bill. It's one of 24 non-discrimination bills across 15 states. Compare that to what the group Freedom for All Americans Projects calls the 230 anti-LGBTQ bills in 37 states. The organization tracks bills on major issues. It's much more than politics. A recent survey shows 3 of every 4 LGBTQ youth reported being discriminated against, and 2/3 say the debates on state laws surrounding sexual orientation negatively impacted their mental health. That data is from the Trevor Project, a group dedicated to supporting kids and teens in the LGBTQ community. If you or someone you know needs help, they offer free 24/7 support online and over the phone. Valley Elementary School battling teacher burnout. Thanks to a $2,500 grant from the American Heart Association, Kyrene de la Sierra Elementary School has a new space for educators to let their hair down. It's called the Zen Den, allowing teachers to take a break in a unique environment tailored to help their mental health.
Teachers are needing to do so much more to catch their kids up academically, emotionally, socially, and that is really taking a toll.
This is a really nice way to just kind of take a break, relax, recenter, focus.
So far, it's making a big difference in the lives of teachers at the school, and just in time. A recent survey by the National Education Association shows 55% of teachers they spoke to plan to leave the profession early due to burnout. 90% call it a serious problem.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens, and it has been a wild day across Arizona as this big winter storm moved in. Lots of rain, snow, wind, and a massive drop in temperatures as this area of low pressure came in today. Tonight, everything's going to start to get shifted out to the east. There is still a chance for some lingering snow showers along the rim and in the White Mountains through early tomorrow morning. And then we'll be done with this storm with only the cold air left behind. And that cold air will drop temperatures into the 30s by tomorrow morning here in the valley. Phoenix at 39 degrees around 6 a.m. Phoenix not expected to freeze, but some outlying areas could. Frost and freezes are possible in places like Queen Creek and Santan Valley overnight tonight. Temperatures will hit the low 40s by 9 a.m., 50 degrees at noon tomorrow, and highs will only peak in the upper 50s across the valley, putting us well below average, which would be low 70s for this time of year. We will warm up to the 70s, though, by this weekend, and we'll see some 80s by the middle of next week.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to ABC15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.